Shit. Oh.
Wow, we're off to a
off.
great start here.
All right.
We'll give it a minute anyways. Well, not a minute, like
We can do
literally like probably 4 seconds-ish. It seemed...
My watch is broken. This is for aesthetic purposes only. Okay. Nobody. We can do the introduction. Oh, here we go. Whatever.
We got some.
This is Kelly.
Scott.
I guess
to No Bullshit with Kyle and Kelly.
I still feel comfortable calling it that, but
No Bullshit with Kyle and Kelly.
We added
it's not
Kyle and Kelly at the end,
copyrighted, so you're all
come
worried
at me,
about
bro.
this. Who gives a shit about us?
We're not making any money,
fine.
so come at
yeah, we
try-
got nothing.
try and
Here,
sue
you can
me.
have my hat. It's our special holiday edition. This is why we're dressed festively. Kyle, I'd really appreciate it if you'd show me.
All right, I gotta get it in the
Amazing
camera angle.
sweater.
It says beginning. Oh, I can't do it. To look a lot like fuck this. You can't really see it because I'm terrible with the camera angle right now.
Yeah.
But it says beginning to look a lot like fuck this.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not a big fan of Christmas.
Stop. You're ruining the whole festive spirit.
I'm gonna
here.
bah humbug this,
You're ruining it.
but it is nice. I'll give it that.
Okay, but this is actually, we're going to joke around and stuff because that's what we do. But to me, this is a very serious topic because your Christmas gifts can very easily be turned into drugs. And I learned this the hard way. So I'd like to share some of my experiences. Kyle would like to share some of his knowledge to give safer gifts to your friends or family members that you even suspect could potentially be using. If you know for a fact they are, you're really going to want to be careful. But some of these things to someone who is not experienced would seem like a no-brainer, but I didn't have a clue, and I had to learn these things the hard way. So we'd like to impart some of our wisdom on you. And actually, I don't normally say share our videos, but I really feel like this one could potentially save lives. So I'm going to encourage people to please share this on your page or community pages or somewhere where there might be people that don't have this knowledge. All right.
Yeah.
Kyle.
A lot of people don't figure it out until it's too late.
Exactly.
But yeah, Christmas and gifts in general. To an addict, anything that they can sell is just extra money for drugs.
Hi, Jason.
It doesn't matter what it is, to be honest with you. But,
all right. What kind of hold on. What kind of problems are you having, Kelly? Can you not hear us or see us or what's going on? Hi, Lori. Miss you, girl. Been way too long. All right, it might just be Kelly having problems. I don't know. Well, if someone else is having issues, let us know.
we'll shut it down. Oh, that's a lot of words.
All right, so we'll start with clothing. Seems safe enough, right? No,
nope. That's actually
no, it's not.
a real easy one to get rid of.
So what are some ways that we can make, because I mean, a lot of people in addiction lose all their clothes. This happens all the time. You lose them at rehab. You lose them at, whoever's house you're staying at for a few days or whatever. So that is something that people need. So, hey, what's up? So what are some safer ways that we can gift clothing to people?
Honestly, that's a tough one. Clothes they seem like a safe, easy choice, and they are, but at the same time, even without tags, you can still sell them like certain places for
What
store
about, okay, I was thinking this. What about if you go so far as to cut the damn label off of it?
Hell, I mean, yeah.
I don't
know.
Are you going to be
had,
able to return it without the label? I mean,
I've never had any issues returning clothes because it wasn't.
Because I mean, you can cut the tags off
Yeah.
and still get away with it. But I'm thinking, go the whole 9 yards and cut the damn label off. I don't know. That's how I would do it if I was doing clothes.
That would probably be one of the only ways to actually prevent it, or because
Yeah.
if you buy them clothes and they all of a sudden aren't wearing them for the next ever, like
Yeah, that's how I
kind of a
learned
red
this
flag.
lesson the hard way.
It's like,
I
hey,
was
why-
like, whatever happened to that sweater? And I was like,
So I used to get new school clothes and I would wear them before school, and I used to get in trouble, like all excited to wear new clothes. But then when you're an addict, you just literally anything.
You look at it and you're like, oh, dope.
yeah,
Yay.
exactly. Oh, how much is this? I can
I can get this
get 20
much
bucks for this. Do I have 2 of them?
So, I mean, really, we're joking about this, but it's really not a joke. I mean, your gifts turn into drugs. So we're gonna, you know, nothing is foolproof, but we're gonna try to like give you some of the big ones that are the I don't know, the problems that we thought of initially. And we suggest, you know, when we're finished, other people in recovery, if you have other, I'm sure you're gonna have other suggestions, please put them in the comments for parents or loved ones that might be reading this after the fact. But we're just gonna try to make it safer for everybody.
Oh, there you go. Draw a black line through them.
Yeah.
Slice them up the middle.
Okay. Yeah. Any way that it can't be returned would be my suggestion. Yeah.
Yeah. The only option would be Goodwill, and who wants to do that?
Honestly, I love consignment shops. So
Oh yeah,
like,
shopping
I'm
there is
cool
fine.
with like
But-
buy me used shit. I don't.
But if you're trying to make money as an addict, it's worthless at that point.
Exactly. So you know what? That's not a half bad idea. Consignment shop it. Shop it. All right. So designer anything? No. No.
I've never gotten designer
Just
anything,
no,
but that
no.
seems like if I got a designer anything,
Mm-mm.
oh my god, that's so much money. Like even if it's not that much money in the grand scheme of things, compared to other things that you're used to selling, just like Walmart jeans or whatever, especially around the holidays, because if you're returning something around the holidays, it's a lot less suspicious.
Exactly.
I've returned like hundreds of dollars worth of clothes to Walmart with no receipt whatsoever, and just been like, oh well, this is just extra stuff from Christmas.
Grandma didn't know my size.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
so
I don't have.
easy.
I'm not a
It's so
girl, so all
easy.
these girl clothes they can go back. Like grandma got confused or some shit. You know, like you can just say anything.
She has dementia.
They can look at you as weird as they want, but they they have to take you for the benefit of the doubt for the most
The
part.
customer's always right, so they're, you know, unless you're,
No, they're not.
well, no, what
Coming
I'm
from
saying,
retail, no, they're not.
I'm saying that's the general philosophy you're taught in retail, so they're not going to sit there and be like, I know you're selling that shit for drugs. I mean,
Well, that's another thing, especially now these days, like addicts don't necessarily look like addicts that you would expect.
Exactly.
Like
That's
I
another
used to
really
go into a
good
store
point.
wearing like nice clothes, and I might be strung out, but it didn't look that bad. Like for the most part, you're going to give someone the benefit of the doubt. Not to say that that's right or anything, but
Yeah.
addicts don't look like they do on TV. Like they're just everyday people. Like after a while, it does take its toll on you, but for the most part, like you're not just going to assume someone's on drugs, even though these days chances are they are. Like it's,
Okay, so design or nothing would be
No.
my suggestion. What the hell, you know, especially if we're talking, you know, adults here, I don't know. To me, it's a little bit extravagant, and it's
especially if you know your kid has an issue.
or even suspect. I mean, Ava, oh, God bless her, she had this beautiful Kate Spade bag. I'm still not quite over this. I might cry. It was gorgeous. It was pink. I loved it, and she sold that damn thing on the street for like $80.
How much was it worth?
I don't even know.
Well,
It was worth a lot.
a lot more than that. But to
I'm so really
to an
sad
addict,
about that.
to an addict, it's all positive. Like,
She didn't
especially if it's a
care,
gift.
you know, $80. Hey, you know, she literally jumped out the bag and handed it right over. So design or nothing. You know, this seems like a no-brainer, but to me, apparently it was not. I told the family, I was like thinking I was all, you know, had this, you know, in the beginning. Nobody give her cash, give her gift cards. Kyle, what do you do with gift cards?
There's many things you can do with gift cards.
Uh,
Gift cards are a goddamn addict's dream.
I know.
I swear to God.
And I was thinking, like, wow, I'm so smart. I've got this.
Especially
I'm
if
a
it's
top
not
this.
if it's
No
not
cash.
to a specific store, if it's just a generalized gift card, like you can worst case scenario you go to a pawn shop 50%. Best case scenario you find someone who wants it and you can sell it to them for like 80%, like whatever, like give them an extra like, hey, this got $150 on it, I'll sell it to you for 100.
Exactly, and you know,
that's all extra money.
unfortunately, even the average person who probably knows what this is going for, sometimes they'll buy it anyway. It's shitty, but it happens.
Especially when
They're
you get
like,
older.
hey, I'm saving $50, you know.
When you get older, you don't necessarily need like the little things. So parents, for them, it's especially if they're new into this, like to them it's easier to just get a gift card for.
Yeah, I mean
anything.
that's what you tend to do with a lot of adult children, and I
So that way
thought
they
it
can get whatever
was
they
safe until you know, Eva tried to play it off. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna use my Dunkin' Donuts gift card and go out to coffee with, you know, whoever, and then she'd come back and I noticed there was no coffee cup or whatever, and I was like,
that Dunkin' Donuts gift card for?
yeah, something's not adding up. However, there is a safer alternative if you're really stuck and you don't know what to get for this person. The Integrity Care Card is a card that was designed by an addict who's in recovery for addicts in recovery. Nothing is foolproof, but this is a safer way to be able to gift card if you so choose. It cannot be used as an ATM card. It can only be used certain places. You can put blocks on it. You get real-time text alerts when that thing's being used. So it's a little bit safer of an item if you so choose. So if that's something you're interested in, it's integritycarecard.us. So that is one way you can gift card a little bit safer.
Yeah, gift cards. Ooh.
Yeah.
There's also different like machines, like kiosks in certain stores that you could go to that would give you, because if you go to a pawn shop, they'll give you like 50% mostly at max, if they even take it. Sometimes they get really, if you're showing up every single day with a new gift card, they don't want to be associated with you. But
I didn't even know, Cindy, like the pawn shops. I had no idea.
Well, pawn shops will take anything, bro, and then they can sell it for in between that price. Like they can sell it for less than, say, there's $100
I mean, she had her own personal hookups. I don't think she had to go that route, but
there's kiosks in there was one in one of the grocery stores near where I lived where it would give you like 70%, and that was you would go there and like with a gift card going to get money, and there's a line of other people there, and they're all doing the same thing. You're like looking at them like, yeah, hey man,
we know what you're doing. Yeah,
I get it, I got you.
And again, I want to suggest people, you know, I don't usually sit there and go share my videos, but I really feel like this is something that could potentially help a lot of people. So please share this on your page or community groups or somewhere where there might be other clueless, you know, people that really had no idea, like myself. Like I thought gift cards were safe. I had no idea.
We'll figure it out for the most part. If there's a way to make money off of it, we're gonna make money off of it.
Yeah, but I mean, there are safer things you could do. Another big thing: do not leave receipts laying around, because it is so easy to grab that receipt and go steal even a few of those items out of the store and then just go return them.
It's one of the easiest things you can possibly do.
You know, that was another thing. It really never would have crossed my mind. You know, I don't know, when I'm Christmas shopping, I have receipts all over my damn house. I mean, that's something you gotta be careful of, because you just have, you know, go steal a few of those items and you're golden.
Or you can take all of them
or all of them if you're very ambitious.
If you're just walking around the store, nobody necessarily is watching you.
Especially Christmas time, it's so busy. They don't have the staffing.
Most employees don't care. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Or that, unfortunately.
It's not their job to stop you from stealing. They're supposed to look at you like suspiciously and like, hey, do you need any help? Like, nope.
Yeah, I know, Cindy. I mean, like, they don't. It doesn't even matter. I mean, yeah.
Because it's all positive money. It doesn't matter how much you're losing. You didn't spend that money to get that card. Mm-hmm. Or what I don't want to give anybody ideas, but we would go to the store. One of us would go into Walmart, put on a bunch of clothes, put your clothes underneath them, and then walk out, take them all off in the car. Someone else would go in, return them. Like, it's just bang, bang.
I think that's a pretty classic.
It's along the same lines as like returning the clothes, though. Like, you don't have a receipt, but you're going to get store credit, and then that credit comes with, like, oh, we need like $100 today, so we need to get $200 worth of clothes. Mm-hmm. It's a exhausting existence, because hustling, once you get through it, like for one day, then you wake up the next day and you're like, okay, here we go again.
But I mean, you know, some of these things you might as well be just buying your kids dope with, or whatever their drug of choice is. So
unfortunately,
again, you know, we'll just recap really quickly for people just joining. Clothing, make sure it's not returnable. Do something to it so that it can't be returned. That will make it a little bit more difficult, at least, to be able to find a buyer for those items. Designer things, no. To me, just no. Gift cards, no. The only one that could potentially be safe would be the Integrity Care Card. Receipts, do not leave them laying around. So what are some safer items that we could potentially, because, you know, you want to make sure that everybody feels loved. That's important. You're loved. You're a part of the family. We want you here. We just don't want to, you know, help you. Why is there a third flying?
I don't know. It's December. They shouldn't be alive.
Anyways, why? Yeah, okay.
Honestly, for me, I'm a bit older now, so I don't expect gifts, nor would I. I don't. To me, it's just it's not the way.
You know what? No one's going to be in line to buy this.
That's true. just like little things. That's what I've gotten the last few years. Is just little.
No one's lining up to buy that.
95% of my presents from the last like 6 years have just been Batman, like anything, like watches or whatever. But it's honestly, if your child is addicted,
jewelry, no.
Yeah, no, definitely not jewelry.
No jewelry.
If your kid's addicted and you know they're struggling, you gotta maybe prioritize and just let them know that.
Yeah, Cindy, you're making a good point.
I don't know. I don't know. It's tough, but
to me, like
food, just give them
basic
food,
necessities.
man.
Yeah, food items. You know, unless they're like.
If they're broke, living on their own or something, or if they're even if they're living under your house, that's present enough. That's one reason I did not ask for a present is because my parents were letting me live in their house, and that they did not have to do by any means. So
yeah, socks, underwear, basic necessities, food items.
You can buy, like, you don't have to buy one big thing, like a few cheaper things that make it harder for them to, or not really worth it to sell.
Yeah, and I mean thoughtful gifts. I mean, you just want that person to know that they're loved, and you know what? They're gonna get a little bit irritated, frankly, that they're not getting things that they can trade in for, you know, drugs. But
that's not them.
In
that's
the long,
the drugs.
Exactly. You know,
the drugs
after
are mad.
the fact, those they'll remember and realize, you know what, my family loved me no matter what, and yeah, that's what's important. I don't know. Anyone in recovery or anyone who's dealing with addiction, do you have any other
any pointers?
You know, things that you can think of that we didn't think of off the top of our heads
Food,
here?
yes, and he said food too.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know a lot about.
Either unsafe or
I was not
safe.
a very good hustler at all. I always had a full-time job.
Yeah, Ava was a queen bee hustler, so I learned a lot of these lessons the hard way. But anybody who has anything they want to add in, please, even after the video, continue to comment. I mean, these could really potentially save lives. It takes one bad bag for something to happen. And to me, it was like, if I knew that something I gave my daughter bought her that bag, like.
But on the flip side of that, as an addict, if anything ever happened to me, I would not want my family to feel guilty by any means. Like,
yeah,
I did this. I understand it's easier said than done, but I know most people feel the same way. If anything that happens to you, you don't want other people to be suffering, but that's just what happens. Like,
it is. Honestly,
it is what happens.
This is what.
But it's not. It's not anybody else's fault unless you literally did buy me the drugs for whatever reason, and then injected them.
Yeah, family members.
Definitely don't recommend that as a gift.
Do that.
Heroin's not a good gift. It's
no, we don't suggest that.
But no, there's really nothing anybody else. Like, we did this. We continue to do this.
So anybody in recovery, unsafe gifts, safe gifts.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Now this is all.
Help us out here.
Now we're.
This is what I came up with just from remembering, you know, past experiences that I had with my little hustler.
Now we're gonna pimp out our what we were just supposed to do in the video to other people.
What are you talking?
You guys take the load off now. What else can we do?
Hey, we came up with some good
I'm just
things,
kidding.
I think. I mean, like,
no, I really want.
I was that clueless. I was that idiot buying gift cards for her. I mean, like,
No, I'm genuinely curious too, because there are a whole bunch of ways to make money, even if it's not through gifts, even if it's stealing other people's gifts.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Think of that one.
Christmas is just a gigantic cash machine. Oh no, I'm not talking about like other people.
These are things like, yeah, I mean.
These are things an addict does, but a parent necessarily can't do anything about unless you see it happen.
Yeah, I mean, this is specifically for like gifting for loved ones, how to make it a little bit safer.
Yeah, it's a fine line.
Yeah, it really is, because again, like I said, you want to make sure that your family member knows that you love them and care about them, and you know, you want to be able to buy them items, but
they might get upset, but
exactly,
if once they get through it, like they'll honestly they'll appreciate it.
No bullshit. Too bad.
No bullshit
there.
And for like, if anybody doesn't like the swearing and you deal with addiction and you don't like swearing, I think it's time to get your fucking priorities straight.
Yeah, good point too.
Because I hear that a bit, like people swear, like people are like, turned off. Oh my god! But you're dealing with people dying every single day, and you're like, that's harsh language. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. So
no electronics. Ooh. Ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
electronics.
thank you.
good.
I forgot that one.
Yeah, electronics
So,
are really easy to
Thanks,
sell,
Lore.
and they're genuinely pretty expensive, even if they're not. Same thing. Go to a
There
pawn
were
shop.
at one point no less than 5 Kindles in this house. I don't know where any of them are now.
Yeah, I sold even stuff I already owned. Like that's another thing. If you notice things just disappearing, then
Lisa is saying, what about a gift certificate for a class or a hobby?
I don't know about those.
Well,
I'm sure you can still figure out a way to sell them, honestly, especially to other people. That's another thing. Some people.
the spa one, I would say, would probably be in more demand. But like an art class or something like that, I don't know a lot of dealers that perhaps would want to buy that. So
not even necessarily dealers, but you can find other people sketchy people who will buy those cards, and then they'll sell them to someone else.
I would say the art classes and stuff like that would be
something more of a niche.
The spa, no, I honestly
who doesn't want a spa treatment?
Massages, no, don't go that route. But
that's a Merry Christmas for your dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you this spa card.
Oh, I like that, Mom. You are loved bracelet.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, that's the point. And like
anything
Kyle
that's a little more nostalgic or personal is harder to sell.
Exactly. And like Kyle said, I mean, your addicted loved one might not be happy to wake up to, a plethora of things they can turn into heroin or their drug of choice immediately. But, in the long run, they'll appreciate it at some point.
Because in addicts, if they're upset with you, then you're doing the right thing. Because,
yeah, you're probably doing.
And it's not it's not them in control. It's the drugs controlling your brain. And after you get used to it, or after your brain heals a little bit, then you can actually appreciate the fact. All right, well, I could have easily died anytime, literally anytime.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the whole goal of this. We just want to try to help people be a little bit safer through the holiday seasons. I mean. Most of my gifts when my daughter was using were instantly turned into drugs. So anything we can do to try to help people be a little bit safer, we'd really like to do. So please feel free to share this on your pages or community pages, anywhere where people really might be as ignorant as I was at that time. Some of the recovery groups, you guys probably already know the tricks, but your private pages, I mean, you don't know who of your friends might be struggling with this that are keeping it to themselves, and somebody might get something out of this. So I would encourage that. And like I said, I don't usually tell people to share my videos. I think the only one I did that with was my fentanyl rampage, but
it was a good one.
I was just like
lots of swears in that one.
Yeah, that one got hygiene products, good one, Lauren. Yeah.
Especially addicts don't tend to care about their hygiene sometimes.
But they should. And
oh yeah, but especially
that's where we come in and we're like,
someone's giving you hygiene products for Christmas. That's not a guy. Yeah. Wait.
That's what Kyle's getting this year.
Oh, okay. Making jokes.
He's getting Batman body wash.
You say that as a joke. If I don't get Batman body wash for Christmas, I'm flipping out. What does it smell like? Fucking. Justice.
What does Justice smell like?
Batman.
Okay, I guess we'll find out what Batman and Justice smell like when he gets that. Any other?
Wait, is that real?
What?
Batman body wash?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Crap! I just told him his Christmas gift.
Well, now I'm gonna bug you.
Yeah, I know. Any other suggestions, Lori? You're on a roll here. Come on, girl.
Hi, Pippa's joining us from the future.
Yes, Pippa, the future girl.
Still waiting on my lottery number.
She lives in Australia, so we call her future. Well, Kyle, I guess, started calling her that, and now I'm going to call you that too, Pips. Oh, love you, Laura. I miss you. I need to see you soon. I've known Lori since we were, God, you were 10 or 11. Miss that girl. She's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if nobody else, please continue to comment though.
Yeah, we can still keep this going.
I mean, this can go on probably for days. We just brought up some of the big ones that we could think of off the top of our heads, and just tried to give people a few safer suggestions, because I mean the whole point is harm reduction and trying to keep everybody alive so they can get some help. So that's it, I guess, unless you have something.
No, Surprisingly, I don't have much to say right now.
Wow, that is surprising.
Yeah. Take it when you get it.
All right. Well, happy holidays, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, that was aggressive.
I know, but people
Wow,
always say
geez.
happy holidays.
All right, can you just show your shirt one more time
Okay.
in case people didn't say?
Let's move this shit out of the way.
Okay, yeah, you need the full body effect.
The beginning.
Wow, you look so fat. Look at that. That's funny.
Put it down. To look a lot like fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
So, you know, I chose the traditional Santa hat.
It lights up too, but it's broken.
That's what this one wore. I'm
This-
pretty sure this is Shine's. Shine,
Yeah, these are the perks of these are the
year.
perks of moving into a place and finding leftover stuff.
Yeah, there
It's better
was,
than a thrift shop.
there was a lot of leftover boy clothes here, so Kyle's like got all this stuff.
Yeah, there you go, Lisa. I'm not even a huge Christmas fan, like for the most part, but it bugs me when people have to like. It's so obvious when they say Happy Holidays that what they really are trying to say. It's like they're screaming out for help. Tell me to say Merry Christmas. Just say it. Like, when's the last time you
Not
met
everybody's
anybody?
Christian,
When's the last
though.
time? I know that I'm not Christian at all. I am full-blown atheist, but I still like saying Merry Christmas because it's just the way, like, or if someone brings it up, like,
You
oh, I'm not
fucking
Christian.
Hypocrite.
Like,
You're a hypocrite.
I am, but
Calling you out right now.
anyway, no, it's all right. We're gonna get off on a tangent. If I ran out of things to talk about, but if you start talking about this, like, it's just if someone's not comfortable with it, then that's fine. Oh, sorry, happy whatever, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever. But I can't tell you any time that I've ever run into somebody who's like, Merry Christmas, how dare you?
Like your comment. Oh, why won't it let me? I don't know. I tried to like your comment, Mom. All right. Okay, I guess that's it. So, like we said, please continue to.
Finger guns.
I didn't do like jazz hands at all here. Like
You're running.
I
low.
was trying not to swear a lot because I really.
Oh, I
do
made
wanna,
up for that. Don't worry.
Yeah, you did. I really do want to see this shared because I feel like this is information that could potentially really help people. So,
Yeah, but
like I said, please share this.
shocking
I
things
don't ask
sell.
people to.
You have a shock factor.
I'm not trying to sell any. I'm trying to sell safety.
I'm not saying I was
Selling
selling
safety.
anything, but
Selling safety.
spread the swears. I got nothing. I'm running out.
Yeah, we're just gonna end this soon. Okay, love you guys. Like we said, please continue to comment because any of your input is going to be really helpful. So, happy holidays, everybody.
Merry Christmas.